This week on the Digital Marketing Scoop, we're talking about Instagram Reels. Can Instagram stop TikTok? Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of the Digital Marketing Scoop. So this week we're talking all about Instagram Reels. So I know, Pamela, you did a post for us, maybe I suppose in real time. It's probably 2 weeks ago, a week ago at this stage. Just kind of checking it out, having a look at it. What you think of it?
Well, to be honest, like, it's so much shorter than TikTok, so you really have to get in the information really quickly, which is actually quite hard. But it is quite fun, and it has great features like the align feature. I found really handy because so you can stop the clips, right? So you can time your clips, and then the align feature actually shows you where you were in your last clip. Does that make sense? So the position is, you can line up your positions.
So if you're like pointing at something.
Yeah, exactly. Or do you know the outfit changes that people do? Yeah. So you could line up exactly where you were. So then you're just changing outfit and you're just in the exact same position. Whereas like TikTok doesn't have that feature. So you kind of have to just guess exactly where you were, and it can be harder for editing. So this is a great feature on Instagram Reels then. Brilliant. Yeah.
So from my point of view, what I'm always interested in is how they're going to incorporate it into the ad platform. So it will be interesting down the line to see how they do that, because I know when ads first came out in Instagram stories, you really got great bang for your buck on reach and engagement, and the conversion through Instagram stories was great. So I'll be really interested to see with Reels how this turns out. Do you think it's going to take off?
To be honest, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. I think everyone's just taking their TikTok content and putting it on Instagram Reels, so it hasn't found its own, voice yet, basically. Yeah. But I hope that develops over time.
Well, I suppose the thing is, if it does start off as being another place to put your TikTok content, things can often grow out of that, I suppose. And especially knowing Facebook, when, like, we'll say from Snapchat stories to Instagram stories, how they basically just conquered Snapchat. Like, if they do all their testing again and have the right features and come out with the most innovative ways of doing them, they have a way of making their platform sticky.
Definitely. I think they kind of rushed to launch this. I don't think they were supposed to launch it as soon as this, but they released it in the 50 countries in August. I think they were kind of just trying to get ahead of TikTok. Quickly, so there might be some teasing out to do with the platform. Because
I think they released it in Brazil for a good while. It was there; they were testing it there for a good while. Maybe with the potential TikTok ban coming along, they wanted to be ready to capture people that market.
Basically.
Whether that happens or not, I'm sure they're planning with or without that.
Yeah. But I'm seeing some great content, like really quick recipes. Like Rosanna Purcell, she made like protein balls, and because it's only 15 seconds, so it's like, do this, and boom, so it's done. Really quick. And then there's content creators like travelers, so the textbook travels, they do 15 seconds in Paris and then 15 seconds in
cool.
It's really cool content. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but I want to see, there's not as much content yet. I'm waiting for more.
Well, I suppose that's the thing as well, is there's that supply and demand. So right now I don't know if obviously the supply of content isn't massive, but I'm not too sure if the demand is that massive either, just because even I know today going through it, it doesn't have a dedicated space kind of in Instagram, if you know what I mean. You're going to explore and you have the real square then, and then you jump into it. It will be interesting to see if they make it much more in your face, I suppose, over time.
Yeah, like I thought when you got the tab on your own profile, so you could go onto your profile, watch your own reels, but I thought there'd be an option then to go find other people's reels from that, but it seems to be in the explore section.
And of course, TikTok's secret sauce is their algorithm, the way literally after watching 5 minutes, they know exactly what you want to watch.
Whereas Reels hasn't gotten that yet,
and that's by far and away the probably the biggest strength of TikTok. Definitely. So whether they're going to be able to replicate that or not now will be very interesting.
Yeah, it'll be crucial.
Because if they can get to the point where you're scrolling through and they know exactly what you like, then with Facebook and Instagram's user base, they have a very good opportunity, I think, of taking them on.
Yeah. I'd like to see more brands try it out now. I've only seen, personal accounts try it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen many brands kind of dip into it yet, so I'm waiting.
We'll have to get on it.
Yeah. I made one. The morning it came out, I was like, right, I'm going to make it. I was up in a heap in the office trying to make one.
And yeah, as I said, the other side then is the ad platform. I'll be very, very interested because generally when, like with Instagram stories, it was a lot cheaper to advertise in those areas.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be a lot cheaper now to advertise on Reels potentially, it'll be a very interesting space to watch from a digital advertising point of view.
Definitely.
Thanks for listening. That's been this week's episode of the Digital Marketing Scoop.